Hey, this is Young Money, and today I'm going to be talking about something really cool: how to write the best email subject lines for follow-up sales emails. All right. So, what's really cool about this is that if you've been struggling to write email subject lines, and you've been thinking about it, you've been really trying hard, no one's really been opening your emails or whatever, well, I've got some good news for you. You don't really have to think that hard in order to write a subject line. It's nothing really hard. You don't have to be a really great sales copywriter or something. But what is important though is it's not actually really even about the headline. Okay, there's no magic headline that's going to get people to open up. All right, what's more important is that you're consistent with your delivery. If they expect your email in their inbox every single day, then they're probably going to open your email sometimes. But if you randomly send out an email once a week or once a month or something, then you're definitely not going to get opens. And in fact, that's going to hurt your sales a lot. You're going to get a lot of unsubscribers. People are afraid to send out emails once a day, but why? If think of it like the newspaper, okay? You get the newspaper every single day. Doesn't it, don't you want that newspaper? Okay, you have something of value that, obviously people are going to want. So you have to give it to them. It's your moral obligation to send an email out every single day. If you don't believe that it's good enough, that an email a day is good, then you obviously don't have good services or good products. So you want to figure out first how to deliver more value. So what's really important is you have a good subject line anyway. So let's go ahead and see how you can find one. Now, one of the great ways to get good popular subject lines is to go and find like the popular things, the things that are already proven to convert well. So if you have like a magazine online, for example, magazines. Okay, so one good magazine online that I found was Men's Health. All right, so menshealth.com. And if you just go to menshealth.com, you're going to find all these great headlines that are already proven to convert. Okay, people are reading these things. They're sort of like the top online, and all you got to do, here's a couple that were really cool. It says what you should eat to get great hair. Yeah, so what you should eat to get great hair. That's kind of a good one. We have another one which is 6 moves to sculpt beach abs. All right, that's a pretty good one too. So these are pretty good places to go find headlines. Now, obviously, that's not really going to pertain to your product, so we have to do something special to that. So we're going to talk about it in a minute. But let's look at another one that we can do. We can go and find popular forum posts, that have like tons and tons of views. So they're obviously working. You can go find the ones that have 500,000 or 2 million or 4 million views. You just go and find places that have really a lot of views that are in forums. Okay, and that's one really good way. Now, one place you can go is the warriorforum.com. I believe, and that's just kind of the internet marketing forum. So you can go find some good headlines there. The next good place to go is to use popular movie titles or book titles. So popular movie titles or book titles. And you can just do a quick Google search and just look at the top 100 movies of the year, or the top 100 books of the year, or something, or just in general in all time. And obviously if you get really popular books, people know about them, so they're going to be more interested if you say like The Lord of the Rings, or have a couple good ones of Pulp Fiction or The Clockwork Orange. You've probably heard of those before. So if you sort of like make a headline based around those, then those are going to be really good headlines. Here's a couple ones from the forum posts. One of these really good ones was what to do if you're desperate. That was a really good headline. It got a lot of views and opens. The other one was, are you seriously making money? Okay, so good headlines here. These are obviously very powerful headlines that work, so all you need to do is copy them. You just steal them, right? And then we're going to do something special to make sure that you don't, to make sure that they pertain to your specific market, and to sort of make them a little bit better as well. The next thing that you could use is popular musicians, bands, or song titles. So musicians, bands, famous people, song titles. I like song titles more than the other ones because they're usually longer, so it's nice to have a long headline. So things like Smells Like Teen Spirit or Like a Rolling Stone. These are two popular songs that everybody knows about, so if you craft your headlines around those, then you will obviously get more opens, okay? The very last thing that I have for you is some popular phrases, idioms, or quotes from people. Quotes. Popular phrases, idioms, or quotes. This is another good way. One is don't put all your eggs in one basket, or give me the benefit of the doubt. Those are good ones. So you just find one of these things. Obviously, it's nice to sort of vary these. That's why I gave you a bunch of different types of different things to do. And now we're going to look at the next part of the video. I'm going to show you what to do with these headlines now that you have one. Okay, now this is part 2. All right, so part 1 was really important. Okay, we have to find a proven headline, a good headline that was proven to convert, that was popular, that had a lot of views, a lot of likes, and a lot of reads and stuff, and very common and popular. And now part 2 is we need to add your own twist. Okay, so obviously what we could do is change some words around. Okay, change words around or add words, and so if it says something like it says what you should promote to make a great ROI. All right, so instead of what you should eat to get great hair, what you should promote to get a great ROI. Simple stuff. We're just changing around some words. It's not like amazing, but it's somewhere to start. Okay, once you do this a lot more, this is a good exercise. You're going to start to get better and better at making these headlines. Okay, I just kind of quickly thought up of some of these. The next thing was like a rolling coin. Like a rolling coin instead of like a rolling stone. Now, really cool, a really great comic strip that I know is Walt Disney. Walt Disney loves to do this. All right, when I was a kid, I would read Walt Disney all the time. The Mickey Mouse books and the Donald Duck books, and they would make headlines or story names that were really like that. They would find the Odysseus and the Odyssey, so they would call it the Duck Odyssey. All right, it was really funny. In Italian, it was a lot better. It was the Papet Odissea rather than the Odissea. It was the Papet Odissea. The Papero means duck, so anyway, whatever. So you get the picture. You're just changing around some of these words to make it so that the headline sounds a little more pertaining to your specific market. The next thing I have here is adding numbers. Add numbers, because numbers are really good in headlines. They make people really want to click on it, really want to read the headline. So we have something like 3 ways to become a rich dad. That's a good headline. 3 ways to become a rich dad. Simple stuff. I think that was from 6 ways to sculpt beach abs or something. So 3 ways to become a rich dad. I don't know. Anyway, the next one was, are you seriously making $273 a day? That's pretty cool too. So we have some good headlines there. Just by adding some numbers to your headline, you're going to be able to get a little bit more impact there. The other thing to do that really adds to open rates is adding symbols to the headline. So something like the clockwork email, the clockwork orange, the clockwork email, right? All right. So instead of email like this, you're gonna have email like that with the @ sign, the clockwork email. All right, whatever. So there's sort of ways to sort of add symbols like this, the $sign. If you add that instead of the S, I think the next one here was like that. It was like don't put 100% of your dollars in one bank. So don't put 100%. Percent signs are really good. The $signs are really good. Caret signs like this are pretty good with the headline right over here. Any types of symbols that you can come up with on the characters in the headline, or smiley faces or whatever. Those are pretty good ways to add cool symbols to your headline. And of course, the very last and probably the best way to increase open rates is to add these 2 magic words, you and the first name. So in internet marketing, obviously the first name is kind of rare. You don't really want to get the first name all the time in internet marketing, like make money online type of stuff, just because people are already familiar with that concept that the first name is already, you know about how to do like the automatic emails and the first name, kind of everybody already knows about that. But another kind of genres like like working out or something, or like medicine or whatever, you wouldn't you'd probably get the first name. For guitar lessons, for example, I definitely get the first name because I always need to know the first name of the student. So first name is pretty good, and that helps to open up the email, and as well as the word you. You is really powerful. So you want to add you to the headlines and stuff like that. Like give you the benefits of the product. Give you the benefit of the doubt, right? Give you the benefit of the product. Whatever. Silly headlines, but the point is that, again, there is no magic headline. It's more about you being consistent. If they continuously see these interesting headlines coming from you, because these are totally different than the headlines that you're going to be seeing from other marketers, which is going to be like, make $1,000 a day today, or like, the sale is closing down today, or stuff like that. These are obviously more interesting, more like characterized, more personal emails that you would read in like a newspaper article or something. So we're trying to make your email newsletter more like a newspaper than a sales pitch, right? Okay, and we have one more here. It says like, smells like you need this. Like smells like Teen Spirit, smells like you need this. I don't know. So anyway, these are some great ways to make a good email subject line. And the thing is, if you're still struggling after this, if you're still trying to get more open rates, more click-through rates, don't hesitate to click on the link below, because you really need the Commission Machine. It's a really great course. It's going to walk you through the process step by step to create good promotional messages, good subject lines, good products, being able to make good sales pages, and everything. It's going to show you how to make money online as soon as possible. So go ahead and click the link right down below the video, and I hope you enjoyed this whole session. I'll see you around. Young Money out.